Hare Krishna. Be not distracted, disheartened or defeated, be devoted. Suppose a football player is playing football and is charging towards the opposite side's goal, and as they're moving towards the goal, suddenly they start looking at the spectators, and while they're looking there, somebody takes away the ball and they lose the opportunity to make the goal. So distraction is something which can be can damage our prospects like that. Or suppose this football player is moving towards the goal, and at that time that player starts thinking, oh, all the times when they have missed the goal in the past, they have failed to go beyond the goalkeeper, miss the target, and they will become disheartened and they'll stop moving forward, and that player will because of the disheartenment not guard the ball, and again the ball will be taken away or be defeated. That means be not distracted or disheartened, be devoted. We need to be the football player to be able to reach the goal and to hit the goal has to be focused on moving forward, on navigating whatever obstacles are there, finding a way to go beyond and eventually hit the goal. So if the football player is talented, they can do it, but they have to be careful. They have to be focused. So something similar applies to us when we try to do something spiritually purposeful in our life. So when we try to focus on Krishna and we try to move closer to Krishna by practicing the process of bhakti, at that time the mind often distracts us. Think of this, think of that, and that there are these and if we just start thinking of this and that, then we don't think about Krishna, we don't think about serving Krishna, and then we can't move forwards in our journey towards Krishna, and thus the opportunity that we had for serving that gets lost because of our distractedness. On the other hand, what may also happen is we are moving forwards and we are not getting distracted externally, but we get disheartened internally. That means we start thinking, oh, I tried this so many times in the past, it never worked, and how is it likely to work now? It's not going to work. What is the use of even trying? Let me just give it up. So if you become disheartened in this way, that is also a problem. So instead of becoming distracted or disheartened, we need to stay devoted. We know that we are eternal parts of Krishna, and Krishna loves us no matter what happens. Apichet suduracharo bhajate mam ananya bhak sadhureva samantavya samyak vivasito hi saha. Krishna says that no matter how many wrong activities my devotee does, the devotee is determined to serve me, then that devotee is to be considered saintly. And kshipram bhavati dharmatma shashvat shantim nigacchati. Soon they will become peaceful and they will become pious. Kaunteya pratijanihi name bhakta pranashyati. Know, O Kaunteya, that my devotee will never perish. So, because of the mind's influence, because of the culture's influence, we can get distracted or disheartened. But rather than, even if we get distracted, even if we feel disheartened, if we keep our vision on the mind or on the world, that distraction and that disheartenment will increase. But if we turn our vision towards Krishna, hearing his words from the Gita, in feeling his healing presence in our heart by practicing bhakti yoga, by chanting his holy names, by praying to him, by singing his glories, by all this we will move closer to Krishna and we will relish his sublime, healing, uplifting presence. And by being devoted to Krishna, no matter how many times we fall, no matter how many times we slip, we will be able to gain our footing back, rise and march onwards. And ultimately it is Krishna's promise that we will attain him. So rather than becoming disheartened or distracted, we can stay devoted. And even if we become disheartened or distracted, as soon as we realize what has happened, we again become devoted. And by being devoted thus, we march steadily towards Krishna and ultimately attain him. Thank you. Hare Krishna.